So in this chapter, we talk about the idea of pause, paraphrase, and pivot. And when I was sort of researching and I fell onto that, it made me think about a Zig Ziglar book where he's talking about a bike salesperson and a customer talking about this bike, and the customer or the prospect wants a certain level of bike, certain quality. They want it to last like 15 years. They want a comfortable seat. And the salesperson tells them what it costs. And he's like, that's crazy. That's a crazy price. And the salesperson just pauses and says, you're saying the price is too high? So there's the pause, there's the paraphrase, and then he pivots. So he says, okay, we have this other bike that's cheaper. It costs this much money. Okay, that's more like it. But it doesn't have the comfortable seat that you want. Are you okay with that? Not really. I really wanted that seat. And it's not nearly the quality, so you're looking at like maybe 3 or 4 years out of this one, where this other one would probably be the last bike you ever buy. So at least a good 15 years or more, so the quality is much higher, so you'll probably end up buying another bike or two if you buy this one. And so he's like, well, that's crazy. You know, why would I want to buy that many bikes? Plus I don't even get the seat that I want, and that's really important to me. So, okay, I guess the better choice is this bike. And so that's sort of his sales technique. But I think it's, okay, I have this gray area where I like this bike and I want it, but I don't really want to pay this price. And so this salesperson with the prospect uses this. They don't call it this, but it made me think of this scenario of the pause, the paraphrase, and the pivot, which I think is exactly what he did. I've done that lots of times in my sales career, where you just pause. You don't have to go right into it. You can think for a minute. You let that person sort of sit on what they said a little bit. And it goes back, we talked about last chapter about sending the recap emails and things. So I'll send this recap email saying, these are all the things that were important to you, quality. And so when the price comes up, this is, well, you said you wanted quality, you said you wanted this, you said you wanted this. So we can reduce all that to get you to the price that you want. But that's not what you said you wanted. So I built the solution around what you said you wanted, and this is the price for that solution. We can change the solution and change the price, but is that going to make you happy? So I think this pause, paraphrase, and pivot is great. A great concept that I really sort of discovered here throughout putting this book together that I really liked, and it made me think of things that I've already been doing in a similar way, and I wanted to really pass that on to people to try and use it. I think you could probably use it almost every day. It's a great concept. So, all right, that's it. Thanks everyone. I'll see you in the next one.